Hello everyone, I'm JCS Toys. My name is Jay Whitman. I'm an active Pokemon the card game player and an online card game player. I bought some really cool cards at JCS Toys today at Crow Markets. I play with more status effects. As such, I bought some Blazzle. Oh yes, I've forgotten it's reversed. It's got for 2 energy, 90 damage times. This attack does 90 damage for each special condition affecting your opponent's active Pokemon. That means in conjunction with Weeping Bell I got today. Its ability is Dangerous Mucus. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon burned and poisoned. So by the effect of this card, and in conjunction with this card, so in your second turn, play this and energize this guy up. By your second turn, with Weeping Bell's ability, when you evolve, you'll have your opponent's active Pokemon will have 2 special conditions. So this guy here for 2 energy, this attack does 90 damage for each special condition affecting your opponent's active Pokemon. And with Weeping Bell's ability, Dangerous Mucus, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon burned and poisoned. So with that ability, in your second turn, because the rules of evolution and the rules for attacking, on your second turn, you can do up to 180 damage with a 90 hit point Pokemon. That's pretty good. And the fact that if your Pokemon gets knocked out by your opponent's next turn, it's okay, you only lose 1 prize. They might lose 1 or 2 by the time that you get knocked out. The coolest thing is, it's got burned and poisoned with Weeping Bell. Poison, it does 10 damage or 10 damage counters per poison counter after Pokemon checkup. That means if you play with a lot of poison control, you might be able to increase the number of poison. So after your attack with Blazzle, in between turns, not in between anymore, it's called Pokemon checkup. Your opponent has to check up on special conditions on their Pokemon. He does both poison and burn, so by default, for just his standalone poison, it'll do 10 damage. And then with burn, they flip a coin. If heads, nothing happens. They're no longer burned. But if tails, they take 20 damage. They take 20 damage. I play with different status effects. I usually play, if I play with burn and poisoned, most likely it's going to be burn, poison, and confusion. So burned is 20 damage. If they fail to get it, the heads, so that could be extra 180 from him, and then extra up to 30 damage more for the special effects. So you could look at 180, 200, 210 damage for just 2 energy on your second turn. That's not too bad. What else did I get? I get Galarian Wheezing, Poison. Very nice for poison. For its ability, it's pretty good. Neutralizing gas. It's fine. As long as this Pokemon is in an active spot, your opponent's Pokemon in play have no abilities except for neutralizing gas. So that means only neutralizing gas can work. So if your opponent has neutralizing gas, they can use it, and all of your Pokemon now have no abilities except for Wheezing. Your opponent's Wheezing. Let's see, for 1 energy, Severe Poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. put 4 damage counters instead of 1 on that Pokemon during Pokemon checkup. So with Weeping Bell, it only does 1 poison counter. It only does 10 damage. This guy does 4. So your opponents will take 40 damage during the what's it called? Pokemon checkup. Sorry, it used to be called In Between Turns, and that was a lot easier explaining it. And then they made up a new Pokemon checkup thing, and like 6 cards now work specifically at that time instead of In Between Turns. Don't know why they did it, but they did that. So if you're playing with a poison deck, there is another good Pokemon I do have. I just wish I could get more. It's the Toxicroak. Toxicroak's ability increases poison count by +2 for each Toxicroak you have. Not just on the active spot, but on the bench. So if you had 2 or 3 Toxicroaks, it'll do up to 2, 4, 6. It could do an extra 6 more damage counters. So that could do 100 damage by turn 2 for 1 energy on just poison. There is a lot of anti-poison, but then if you're smart playing with a poison deck, you'd run some anti-poison cards. Anyhow, let's get going. Heatmore. I do like this card very much. For 3 energy, does Burning Licks. Flip 2 coins for each heads. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Now that might seem a bit not worthwhile playing, but the way that I play, yes it is. There's an energy called Twin Energy, I think. That's Twin. Twin Energy, it's 2 colorless energy for 1 energy. So really, by your second turn, you can get him to do his Burning Licks. That means 70 damage, so he does damage outright, and then you flip 2 coins. For each heads, you discard and you choose which energy you get to discard. So you can discard your opponent's special energy with this attack. So you flip 2 coins for each heads, you destroy 1 of their energy. There are a lot of cards where you can actually reflip those flip coins, and there's a lot of other supporter cards, item cards, trainer cards that allow you to further on destroy their deck. And I run an online deck that way, and it's fun. It's like a $30, $40 deck, and all of your energy is gone. It's all in the discard pile. Yep. It's so boring to play it though. I'll play it for like 8 minutes. That's my time online. You have, I think it's 25 minutes on the clock for both players on the online card game tool. Let's take a look at the other stuff I got. Coughings. You know what? I think that's it. Because I just bought a whole bunch of Coughings for the Wheezings. I bought a whole bunch of Bellsprouts for the Weeping Bells. Quite a lot. I like it. John and Connie at JCS Toys at Crown Markets has a good collection of singles of Pokemon cards. Toys, collectibles, you name it. They have quite a good selection of it. Awesome stuff. Thank you all for watching. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you real soon, John and Connie at JCS Toys, Crown Markets.